At Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Finance, we are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vibra Live. Crazy dips across Pulsechain. The FUD is everywhere. But you know what? We keep it positive here. We keep it real. We talk about the positive shit that's going on, the bullish news happening. I think that this is that last part of the FUD narrative, the FUD cycle, before we get a nice little alt season to end this year off. Hopefully Thanksgiving, we'll all be sitting around with our families talking about how much money we made in the last couple weeks, not how much money we lost like last year. You know, right after the FTX debacle, I mean, it was rough Thanksgiving last year, but that's what a year can do. You know, time heals all wounds, and in crypto, people have very, very short-term memories, which could be a fortunate thing and also can be a detrimental thing at the same time. But let's check out some of these bubbles tonight. Solana, one of my gems, down to $55. You know, hopefully, yeah, I like it. We're constantly making higher lows. If we can bounce right here and keep this going on the uptrend. Radix, making some moves. BitSensor, shout out DIY. Donovan over there told me to buy BitSensor in one of his videos I was watching. It was one of his AI picks, and it was like $70, somewhere down here, $72. And I was like, man, I missed it. I was too late. And now I was not at all. It would have almost 3x from here, but you know what? You can't catch them all. Like, you know, Pokemon back here, you could try to catch them all, but in crypto, ain't happening. You know, you do your best. You position yourself as well as you can, and it is what it is. Look at that. In the top 200, ORBR, Orbler, no clue what that is. But Axelar, I own it. Bought a bag of it a month ago. At the same time, I bought Scale. Same time I bought Spool. Same time I bought Alluvium. I own Casper, have that staked. Bought some Jasmy. Bought some Polymath. Sold Singularity Net earlier this year at a 10x. Bought it in the bear market. Loaded up on it. Same thing with Fetch AI. Kept 2 AI coins from the last cycle. Moon bags that I had. And you know what? Boom. Paid off. So let's check out our babies over here in the RH ecosystem. Pulse down 5. Pulse 6.5. Pulse X, incentive. Jesus, that sucks to see. But you know what? It's just a reward token. There's no utility. And I think I was drinking I wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid when the yields were higher in the Pulse X pool. It was great. And when it was 20, 30, 40, $50 a coin, which felt like forever ago, you know, making a couple million Pulse every day or two, it was great. But those great times don't last forever. Both hexes now down to $0.015 combined value. It's opportunity, though. You know, I took some profit in PTGC since it's going to the firmament. Can't hold it forever and be stuck with the bags. You know, you got to take your profits. So I sold a little bit and bought like 20,000 hex. I wish I bought 200,000. But it is what it is. You know, you got to count your wins, be thankful for them, and just don't get wrecked. And around here, you know, we don't get wrecked. And no one comes in here saying, oh, I did dumb shit, because it's not how we roll. What up, Bobby? You like that FRM? FTM? I don't even know. Phantom? Yeah. I think Phantom has potential. I kind of think Phantom and ICP are in the same boat, where they got damaged tremendously. They have great products. But honestly, if I was going to go with Phantom, I would probably go with Helium, I think. If I was going to choose between them, because they're stuff that they're doing with Render and Solana, I think that's more real-life utility. But, yeah, Phantom's just not a bag that I ever owned. But, you know, it's doing well in the last month. It's up 53%. And a lot of people like it. And I think there's a decent community there that's pretty passionate. So I wouldn't rule it out. I really don't know enough about Phantom to speak well about it. What's up, Crispy? Appreciate you stopping in. Bobby feels like he's stuffing from Stockholm's. Hurry Chico loyalty has me feeling pretty stupid right now. Bro, we all get that. And that's why I'm kind of not lucky, but fortunate that my onboarding techniques, my onboarding practices consist of finding common path with the degen and everyone, and understanding all the most of the coins out there. So when I understand why people have Doge and SHIB, or they bought XRP and XDC and IOTA, and so people make pretty much the same 20 mistakes around, and you know, it's when you have the huge gains, you feel like a genius. And then when your coins are getting crushed and the market is just pumping and you're seeing shit going to the firmament, it's like, damn, what the hell happened? And that's why diversifying is so important. And I stress it all the time. You know, the Richard Hart is the GOAT of crypto, but that's great. You know, he's one ecosystem. And outside of him, you know, you got to look at gaming. You got to look at Web3, AI, Metaverse, NFT 2.0. Tokenization of assets. Those narratives are going to come. DeFi 2.0, which lumps Richard Hart into, could be another narrative. You know, there's a lot of them coming. And that's why I've been stressing so long for the last year and a half to diversify. It's why I talk about Stellar and the DeFi on there, and DeFi on Hedera. That's in its first cycle. I mean, shit, Hex is down 25% today. Let me bring up my Hashpack wallet and see what oh shit, that's in Braid. Hold on one second. Let's see what DeFi on Hedera, that's in its first cycle, where these projects are super exciting. Let's see how my altcoins are doing over there today. You know, while Richard Hart is getting absolutely slaughtered. You know, let's check it out. So we got Jam down 2%, whatever. Saucerswap about even. Energy Trade, it's a free airdrop. Galaxy is pumping like hell. It's at 17 cents. It was at 13 earlier today. Yeah, it must have it just dipped back down hard. But look at this. From the 15th, which 6 days ago, more than doubled up. While we're sitting here bleeding out like crazy. Even Saucerswap, which is the Pulse X on Hedera. I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow night or Wednesday night on V2 of Saucerswap that just came out. The decreased inflation of the coin. The triple rewards for stakers and LP providers. Like, I'm so bullish on it. But people are sleeping. They're in denial. I don't know what the deal is. So the last 5 days, for this coin is very steady. Oh, that's on the hourly. Trying to get to the daily here. There we go. But yeah, I mean, this thing bottomed out so hard. You know, it launched in the middle of the bear market at like 2.5 cents, ran up to 3.5. You know, wow. It did a 80%, but it actually did more than that. I got my allocation for the pre-sale a little early, so I did like a 3x on this bag, and then it dipped all the way back down to a cent, and now we're at 2.5. This thing, I believe, is going to go to $1.50-ish. I think this has got 100x potential easily. One of these coins will do 100x, if not way more. Galaxy, the social media, or the social app, Lindsay just downloaded it today, and we were starting to look at it. I'm going to be creating an account, and I'm going to be showing you guys. This shit's nuts. It is so cool, the stuff that you can do on there. You know, I create an account, and then it's like, all right, for $10, you know, you get once a week, you know, I come on here for a half hour, and I'll answer questions with anybody. You know, I can set up different things, and you guys can join. I can have different tiers to it. I can have a free section. It's so cool. But all the currencies are right on there, and then we can all text each other crypto for free. No sending, nothing. You know, inside the app, I can text Bobby, be like, yo, Bobby, what up? Here, you're the man. Here's $5. Boop, done. Sent instantly. No fees, nothing. Right through the text log. You know, this shit's coming through Hedera. Really cool technology. So while Richard Hart's just getting destroyed over here, you know, Centex, this NFT marketplace, you know, I found it a week or so ago, and it's pumped up like hell. You know, I got in, I think like 22 cents or something like that, and now we're at 28 after the dip. But it's like you just see these things pumping while we're going down. It sucks. Well, if you're not diversified. And that's why I spent the entire bear market from early 2022 all the way until today. You know, I've been researching, listening to 8 hours a day of streams, if not more, and content and podcasts. And it's never ending. That's the only way to stay on top of as much as possible. And it's like, I don't think it's coincidence that UpX was the last token I put in my Discord server for the guys. You know, I put it in at 1,100. It's up over 3x. The coin before that was TGC. John May, $30 turned into 1,700. 50x. You know, PRS did a 5x from when I was on stream with Zach. You know, obviously it dipped down a little bit, but down in here, we were on stream. So I might even did a little more than that, actually. Yeah, but you get the point. Like, I don't miss. And then now looking at some of the tokenization of asset coins, I mean, it's crazy. You know, this is a huge, and then this Kanga exchange, you're going to start hearing about this. I think Richard Hart, I'm going to just say it here because there's 13 people in here, and it's my boys here that are loyal. So fuck everyone else. I'm not going to put this shit on Twitter, nowhere else. This exchange, I think Richard funded it, or his partners or something. The partners in the exchange reached out to him. I just can't see him not having his fingerprint on this thing. And it is such a cool exchange. He's got everything built in. You know, you got your market, you got your P2P, your loans, your launch pad, staking. I mean, it's got everything to it. And look at the list of coins on here. I don't think it's coincidence. Like, it's like my dream bags. You know, Algorand, Blur, Zen, Chili's, DYDX, HEX, Gala, GMX, other HEX, Alluvium, IMX, Jasmy, which I bought. I really think Jasmy is going to be big, guys. They were partnering with 74 banks in Japan. And Japan is 10 years ahead of us, technology-wise. They're going to roll out all their stuff well ahead. That's why SBI Holdings Japan is a stock that you need to look into. You know, so Nakamoto Games, Optimism with the NFTs, Radio Kaka bag I bought, Render bag I have, Synthetics bag I bought a week and a half ago. right before it pumped up. Got it at like 240, something like that. Or maybe it was 3 weeks. I don't remember. It was when I got all the games. Velo, my gem with Relio on the XLM wallet. Verasity. Like, God, Zen, like the Yield Guild. Just like, these are my coins on here. Like, this is a Hexagon that watches my streams. It's one of you guys that are lurking that created this. So I've been digging in the dirt. This thing is out of Poland, and I can't find any connections to Richard publicly, but I feel like this was a Hexagon exchange, and somewhere it's going to come out that this is tied to him. And also, I think they have PLN on here. Oh, no. Wait, where was it? Yeah, everything can be priced in PLN, too, which was very interesting. So, guys, the SEC, like, this is the last round of FUD, I think. What up, Clintrons? Appreciate you stopping in here. What's with all the red today? Bro, Thomas, this is the last shakeout before we get a rocking and a rolling. So if you were on the fence about a bag, now's the time. I really think so. I really think we're going to start to rip. We get this little fake out, and everyone thinks we're going to get bearish, but Bitcoin is holding strong. Bitcoin's not going down. That's the thing. Everything's red, but look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's ready to pop to 40K, 42K. I just know it. And alts are going to follow. Like, we're in for a good time, guys. A nice little run. Let me try to find this. All right, here we go. So, yeah, the tokenization of assets. This is going to be a narrative this cycle. And, the one portfolio here where I got a couple of them that I was telling you about in last night's stream. So, Scale, I bought this. And it was just like a impulse buy. Pure luck. But worked out great. But Polytrade and Defactor, both tokenization of assets, up 30%, 76 and 30% on the week. Then the games up huge. And then I don't have Relio in here, but Relio's up big today too. It hit almost 5 XLM per coin. But look at this thing. It hit almost 60 cents earlier today. And the market cap is still like under 50 million. Like, this thing is a beast. And I have it. I don't know why it's not in this. Oh, yeah, that's why. Because you just sync your wallet up for this portfolio. It's cool. I like with CoinMarketCap now, you literally just plug your wallet in and it just brings up your coins. But it doesn't pull up Pulsechain or a couple of the other altcoins. But yeah, this is the one portfolio I bought like a month ago. Spool, I'm really bullish on this coin. No one knows about this. It's a gem. And look, what do we got here? Your gateway to institutional grade DeFi. Spool's the simple and practical infrastructure solution you need, from personal investing to building white label institutional products. This is the stuff I want to be in early and take a swing on. Take a punt. And if I get blocked or I kick it out of bounds, you know what? You say, damn, where'd I go wrong with that research? Why didn't that pan out? And then next cycle, we don't make that mistake. But I feel like for every one of those, we're going to have 10 absolute home runs. Like, this shit is the future, guys. People are lazy in TradFi. They don't want to do shit. They want to walk into work, push one button, and have access to all this crypto trading and where all the yield and NFTs and all the fun is at. And this is what these are, the white label solutions. Same thing Hex Trust is doing. We've been talking about this for a year, at least, on the channel. About how much they've been building, who they've been partnering with. All these videos out here you can watch. I've watched all of them. These guys, custodianship of assets, of digital assets is going to be one of the biggest markets in 10 years. Look at Fortress, Coinbase, PolySign, that's coming. They're going to be some of the whales. And they're going to be some of the biggest companies in the world. And now's our chance to front run that. I'm telling you guys, I'm not wrong with this shit. It might not be the right project that we're in that does the best, but if you pick a narrative and pick 5 coins, I guarantee you 2 or 3 of them are in the top 5 out of the entire narrative. Last cycle hitting on HEX, Matic, Cardano out of the 40 coins I bought, and I had Sandbox and Mana at pennies that I sold out of. I would have literally had 5 1 to 300x coins. And this cycle with the Hedera shit, with Titan X, with Pulsechain, all the PRC20s, we're going to hit it out of the park even harder. So Hex Trust right here, kind of the same thing as Spool, but you don't have access to Hex Trust. All right, I'm trying to figure. Brave browser is capturing your screen. All right, because I use a second monitor here, and it's so freaking blurry, I can barely read it. Lindsay was laughing her ass off, what the hell are you doing? Because it's so bad. I have to pretty much read the computer screen because I'd screwed something up here. I don't know what it is, but guys, these people in TradFi want solutions ready for them. And Hex Trust, another one that's building it. The extensive coverage of blockchains and standards. Look at all these. BTC, ERC20, ERC721, 1155, SBRC20, CRC20, FRC20, Bobby 20s, Mobius 2016, ARC69s, VET 100. It's never ended. But look at all the chains that they are working with here. Licensed and compliant. Singapore, Dubai, Hong Kong, Italy, France. Soon to be London. Soon to be the United States. Globalization playing out right in front of your face, right here. A single platform to manage digital assets. Institutional grade tech. Regulation ready. Broad asset support for all these different chains. That's what's coming, guys. The big boys, they're building it all out right now, and they're all under NDAs. That's why they can't talk about it. If you're a hedge fund or if you're a massive fund right now and you're undergoing a massive infrastructure change where you're going to be switching to these Web3 and DeFi protocols, they're going to be like deer in headlights. They need these guys to come, Hex Trust and Spool, and these other platforms to help them and hold their hands. And it's coming, guys. Once these floodgates open, this could be the cycle that we go to $10, $15 trillion easily. Maybe even 20 if shit gets crazy. The institutional floodgates are coming, but all of them are under NDAs. They can't talk right now until there's legislation and until everything is built out and running. It's all going to be just guessing and speculation, but they leave enough evidence behind with the partnerships, with the media reporting on some stuff. They always tell you a little bit of the truth, but lead you in the wrong direction. They'll give you a little bit, but send you back 10 feet. So you're constantly getting ahead, but losing. You feel like you're getting ahead, but you're losing. But I see what's going on. Again, the SEC is now suing Kraken. No, they're not. They're suing Kraken's parent companies for operating an unregistered exchange. The same shit from back in the day. And no one wants to return a call. Payword Ventures were named as defendants in the new lawsuit. Kraken's business practices and inadequate record keeping present a range of additional risks. Yeah, okay. The shit is complete FUD. Whatever. This is what I'm talking about. Santander Bank. I have a lot of my clients that are more into stocks than crypto. They want their exposure to crypto, but through the stock market. Santander stock, SBI Japan, MoneyGram before it got bought up. that did a 3x. So right now, Bank of America, Santander, SBI Japan, and when Ripple stock comes out, and Polystein, and then Coinbase stock's going to do phenomenal too. You know, that those are the only stocks I would mess around with, and that's if I had to have exposure to them. You know, if I had limited funds, I would never go out buying stocks right now. It would only be if I had like a 401k where I could pick stocks to invest in or mutual funds, whatever. But I would try to roll all that out into a crypto IRA if possible. You know, you only have one cycle left to get gains, crazy gains. And then it's going to be less parabolic. It's not going to be crazy. But guys, this is nuts right here. Santander Private Banking. And Santander is a massive Ripple partner. That's why I had all these guys buy Santander stock in early 2022 once I found that out, that they were closing down shop in Europe and moving to the United States, partnering with Ripple, working with their brand new ODL. And what do you know? Their stock's up like 60% in the last year through all the debacles. Warren Buffett, second biggest stock holding is Bank of America. Why would he be taking that position when the banking system is going to collapse? Everything's going to shit. Why would Warren Buffett be doing that? Does he not know, or does he know that they are a Ripple partner and they're going to be using ODL? And this shit is already all set in place and there's not a goddamn thing any of us can do about it. And when they go to that system with CBDCs and on-demand liquidity and they start to crash the banking system and consolidate it and they federalize the whole system, and if you don't have that, if you don't have access to that beautiful golden tit of the Fed, that on-demand liquidity, you're out of the game pretty much. And that's where how they're going to consolidate this. They're not going to let the richest people in the world aren't going to let the bond market collapse and then just sit there and say, "Oh my God, all of our wealth just disappeared." No, they're already building out the next system that they're going to transfer their wealth very steadily right underneath 99% of the dumbass Americans and world's noses. No one's going to have a clue what they're doing, but the few that are here now, plugged in, paying attention, and we're going to front run it, and we're going to be so goddamn wealthy in 10 years. Just have conviction in this. All right, I promise you. I've never been more confident. You know, I'm like obsessive compulsive. When I find something, I go 150%. It's like so with golf growing up. I played 8 hours a day at the golf course, got a scholarship. Then I was like, all right, I'm not good enough to go pro. So got into real estate. And then halfway into my career, found online poker and got obsessed with that and made hundreds of thousands playing online poker. And then that got banned in 2011. I got burned out of real estate and found crypto. And now I'm 150% into crypto. And the last cycle, you know, turned 10K into almost $1 million. Obviously, it was all staked out in paper, but, you know, and how having 2 years to just research this every day and all of the stuff that was the most interesting to me and the most apparent and eye-opening on where this new financial system's going, it's all starting to play out right now. You know, Santander and Ripple right here, part of the Spanish financial service giant Banco Santander, is offering high net worth clients like us, soon to be, with Swiss accounts, trading and investing in the major cryptos. Over the next several months, they'll offer additional cryptos that meet the bank's screening criteria. Wow, so now Santander, a bank, is going to custody crypto for its clients? Wait a minute. No, this can't happen. This is a bold move. Yeah, hell yeah, it is. Given that most banks prefer to be twiddling around with the tokenization and tend to avoid exposure to open access blockchains and the scams that run rampant on them. This is so funny. The private bank caters to 210,000 wealthy clients with assets worth $315 billion. So there you go, guys. The Swiss regulation related to digital assets is one of the first and most advanced in the world, since it provides clarity and a comprehensive regulatory environment for our clients, says John Whelan, head of crypto at Santander. As holding of crypto as an alternative asset class continues to expand, we expect that our clients prefer to rely on their existing financial institutions to be responsible for their assets. Just like I've been telling you guys. The same thing with Fidelity. They're building out their platforms right now so we can take our MetaMask wallets and sync right up to their platforms and start spending our well-earned profits. If we want to buy some tokenized stocks, we want to buy some kind of tokenized real estate, some new tokenized bond that's on Stellar's blockchain, whatever it is, we want to diversify. Once we're billionaires and you have to diversify, that's when we'll have our high worth accounts at Santander and we'll have all our tokenized equities and we'll just be balling. But we're going to front run them in the crypto space. We're going to beat them at their own game here. And just, this was I was telling you the other night about the DeFi crypto credit union that's coming. And this right here, these guys are going to custody our assets. They're working with Hedera, which is why I'm so bullish on them. Because they have their DREC, decentralized recovery, coming. And with that, we're going to be able to store seed phrases on the blockchain with no risk of getting them hacked or lost. The way it works is it takes like one or two words or letters of each word and puts them around in all different places. And it constantly scans them. I don't know how the algorithm works, but we will then be able to, with our decentralized recovery, put our seed phrases. We won't have to carry around our stupid seed phrases that have 3 copies. One's hidden in the backyard. One's in a safety. That's all going to go away with Hedera's technology. And then with that, we're going to have our digital ID. That's going to be like a 1 KYC thing that's going to be tied to everything we have. And we're going to be able to use all the dApps in crypto anonymously, except for when you want to leave a trail. Kind of like with our credit cards. You can't see all my transactions, my history, because I went and bought an ice cream cone yesterday. That's insane. So that's changing. They're going to roll this out, guys. It's ready to go. They're just waiting conveniently for the right time. So this bank here, this crypto credit union, is really cool. They're already integrating with a bunch of them out there, and it's interoperable, and it's basically a custodian service where you can hold. They'll take anything, NFTs, crypto, tokenized stocks, whatever you have, they'll custody it for you. And then you'll be able to get in there and do whatever you want with it, move it around to any account, in and out from this bank to that bank. If they have some yield over here at this credit union's got a special offer, you can go over there and then pull it out and move it over to this other credit union's got this different offer going on that's got decent yield. So you'll be able to move it all around anonymously. And guys, this shit's cool. Like when you watch the interview with the CEO and he describes how it works, the stupid gammas that say, "Oh yeah, centralization, middleman." It's like, dude, like that shit is so low IQ, and people like that, I just block now, and it's been so helpful to just not even deal with that shit. Like the DB Zen dude that came in here talking shit the other night. And it's like, dude, look at the chart of your own coin. It's down 98.7%, and you're in here fudding other projects. Like, the fuck's wrong with you? So, shit's crazy. So, yeah, guys, Bank Social. This shit is so cool. With the credit unions, they have the cards coming, everything, loans, all that. It's all coming. And it's all going to be run on Hedera, which can scale endlessly. They have a 100-year plan, and the shit is not gonna. It's not gonna let you down, guys. I'm telling you, Hedera is gonna be a top 10 coin in 2033 when the Illuminati takes over and this 14-year cycle is at its end. I think Hedera will be one of the ones that is there because of its ability to scale and the fact that they're going to be working with 39 of the biggest corporations in the world. At that point, you're tied into the money printers through those businesses. So they chose wisely. They didn't choose Hedera so in 7, 8, 14 years, they had to rethink everything and revamp it all and go somewhere else. It's like, no, they didn't. So, guys, so bullish. You know, tokenization of assets is it. It's the future. And just seeing how much they've blown up in the last week. Polytrade, D-Factor, Relio, and then Propy. There's so many that I'm forgetting them. I'm tired. It's getting late. Got to check the TGC since that shit's going to the firmament. You already know. Oh, shit. There's Coach. You distill this in the TGC chat. I'm way behind. When we going golfing, whenever you want, bro. As soon as this bull market is here and I can afford to take a trip to go golfing for a weekend, I'm in, bro. Whenever you want. Your Vibra header always covers the URL. Any way to adjust it in the future? Oh, which one, bro? Oh, up in the top there? Let me see. What are you talking about? So you can see the websites, Vets? Oh, I know it's on here somewhere. Oh, I can't find it, but... Oh, there we go. Boom! That's it. There we go. Took it down for you, but I wonder if I can put it on the... Whatever. I mean, what's on there? Twitter. Shit. Everyone knows at Vibra Finance. There we go. Now you got full screen. Boom. Love it. Thanks for the information. You're welcome, Bats. Appreciate that. Hell no. I ain't never going to change. We've been doing this for 4 years now. I've been talking to Facing Reality almost every day. And it's like, yeah, he has not changed one bit. We have not changed. The money ain't going to change us. It's going to be good times. PTGC, you could become your own bank. Hell yeah. We had a little dip. Some of the whales got out. Some new blood had opportunity to get in. Looks like we're flagging out for a nice little kaboom to the firmament. Increments to the firmament. Camo Joe, what up, what up? Caperon, got to feel bad every time I miss the live stream. Hey, I saw you win that free roll again. Another 20,000 casino coin. You banked that. I saw that. Congrats. You're crushing it. Come on, bro. I'll pay. I have a bunch of ideas. All right, bro. Anytime you want to invite me golfing, bro, I am in. I'll be there in a heartbeat. Beetroot sugar launches Thursday. I don't know what that is, but Lindsay just made the Juicy Orange Tangang Sugar Lip Scrub. So that's brand new. Store's coming soon. And then, yeah, they're awesome. And I don't know if and the Pulsechain ones, these things are so cool too. The Truth Bomb. Pulsechain.com, limited editions. Hell yeah. Look at the golf chat. Yeah, well, I don't have Telegram. I'm like paranoid. Another person got hacked on Atomic Wallet. Oh, it was Gooseman on Ivan's stream, his little chat moderator guy. He got his Atomic Wallet hacked, and he said he did nothing wrong. Like, so I talked to everyone I know today and was like, get everything off Atomic Wallet. No more using it. We're done with it. You know, in the past, it was one person I know that got hacked, and they don't use iOS. They use Android. They use mobile. So I was like, you know what? It's not a Mac, whatever. It was native to Android, iOS. No, this shit's internal with Atomic Wallet. Something's going on. I don't trust them. So everyone, get your shit out of Atomic Wallet. You know I've been talking about using them for a long time because it's so convenient just to swap, get your stuff in and out. But I don't think it's even worth it anymore. So definitely delete Atomic Wallet, get all your shit off there. And I just unstaked some Cosmos that I didn't even know I had on there. And I think it takes like a day or 3 days to unbond. So once that's off, I am done with the Atomic Wallet. 808, let's go. Pumping up, burn. Making a little comeback. Gotta love it. So they bottomed out. I mean, this was inevitable, guys. I mean, for all you that got the airdrop, you know, that's what happens. People get free coins. They see a dip. Panic ensues. And then they just dump. But I'm here holding strong. And hopefully we bottomed out with these, with the 3 liquidity coins for PTGC. You know, RFX, I don't know what happened. But I think the hate from Pulse Former, him being on stream the other night, from fuck Fiat over there. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, that shit's dumping hard. But I'm still holding my bag. You know, it is what it is. And PRS, A1A, same thing. Everything's struggling right now. I think people might be getting nervous with the lawsuit. You know, honestly, I don't know what it is. You know, it's just crypto. Like, there's no explanation for why people do dumb shit. It is what it is. You know, people get emotional. They read some stupid FUD. They read some hopium. You know, people are just irrational, especially in the bear market, you know, with panic selling. And then in the bull market, it's FOMO buying. It's the polar opposite. And that's why you get the crazy euphoria. And then when we're in, it feels great when you have stupid people pumping your bags. So we'll see, guys. You know, don't deviate from your plan now. You know, don't do anything stupid right now. Things are about to get crazy. Make sure you got your core packed, you know, your blue chips packed, and then have fun in the degen plays. You know, a lot of people do it ass backwards. They expect to come in, you know, make a 10x off the next meme coin, and then I'll get my eHEX. Then I'll get my Pulse X once I get that 10x. Well, what if you lose it? Now you're in a bigger hole. And then it's going to take you twice as long. And by that time, if we have an alt season in 2-3 weeks and shit's pumping, you really screwed up. So be careful, guys. Don't get wrecked. There you go. Yeah. We're no monetization here at Vibra.finance. YouTube told us we're not good enough. You don't deserve some shekels. You don't deserve those pennies from your listeners. Which is all right. I want to monetize the channel now that they have those scan ads with Brad Garlinghouse's AI. I can't imagine how good they're going to be in like a year. So I'm never turning them on. So none of you guys ever get scammed. No chance. And if you're feeling generous or you learn something, buy one of Lindsay's chapsticks, one of her lip balms, one of her truth bombs, or get your girl one of the sugar scrubs. They are freaking delicious, though. I'm telling you. Like, they are so good. Like, it's actual sugar. It tastes really freaking good. Like, you want to just eat them. They smell like oranges, and it just tastes like sugar. It's like chapstick with citrusy sugar. So freaking good. So order one of these for your girl. She'll love you. And that way you can tip Vibra for the alpha. All right, guys. That's all I got for tonight. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button or the unsubscribe button. I don't give a shit. We'll see you guys tomorrow.